My teacher told me to write out some word about the word strong, and then draw a picture of something strong. I don't really think of myself as strong. I have a big brother who's stronger than me, but my daddy tells me I am just as strong. And he is the strongest man in the world. He should know. Am I strong? At home we have a circus toy with all sorts of strong things. A tiger, an elephant, a lion. When I grow up, I want to be in the circus too. And I want to fly and spin through the air. Is being strong something you're born with, or something that you learn? Something that can go from inside you? Every strong person starts out as a baby, completely helpless, and then we grow stronger, little by little.
What do you think of the performers?
They're unbelievable. I want to be up there someday.
Well, maybe you can be. You, young lady, are in luck tonight. I have a spectacular act full of performers. Would you like to join them? Okay, let's go.
Someone helps us, and we learn to grow stronger. So someday, we can be on the big stage, in the big top, under the lights.
These performers are master balancers who captivate their audience every single day by encouraging others to achieve bold and daring feats. These are the brightest stars you will ever see. You know what I have for you? The Plano ISD Teachers of the Year! Welcome to the greatest show in Plano. Welcome to the Plano ISD 2017 Teacher of the Year Gala.
Good evening and welcome to the 2017 Plano ISD Teacher of the Year Gala. I am Missy Bender, President of the Plano ISD Board of Trustees. What a grand opening to tonight's event. Thank you to the Dallas Cirque Theater for your assistance with the video and for providing the wonderful pre-show entertainment this evening. On behalf of the board and our district administrators, I thank you for attending this gala, celebrating the strong teachers who help mold strong students, allowing them to thrive in the classroom and beyond. Joining with me tonight to host this exciting celebration are my fellow school board trustees, and I am honored to introduce them. I invite each one of them to stand and remain standing until all have been introduced. They are Nancy Humphrey, School Board Vice President, Carolyn Mobius, School Board Secretary, Trustee Tammy Richards, Trustee Dr. Yorm Solomon, Trustee David Stolley, and Trustee Marilyn Hinton, who was unable to join us tonight. Please join me in applauding my fellow trustees. In addition, I would also like to introduce one of our two incoming board members, soon-to-be trustee Greg Meyer. Thank you for being here tonight. I'm also delighted to welcome our friends from the City of Plano. This group works diligently to ensure both the city and the school district have a vibrant future. We appreciate your support and partnership. Joining with us tonight are City Council Member Rick Grady, and please stand when I call your name and remain standing. Rick Grady, City Council Member Tom Harrison, as well as City Council Member Angela Miner and her husband, former City Council Member Pat Miner. Let us give them all a round of applause. I'm also pleased to recognize Plano ISD's excellent leadership team led by Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Brian Bengali. I invite Dr. Bengali to now stand. Dr. Bengali is joined by the Plano ISD Executive Leadership Team, whom I'd like to introduce at this time. Please stand and remain standing until all have been introduced. We have Steve Fortenberry, our Chief Financial Officer, Dr. Jim Wusso, Assistant Superintendent for Academic Services, Susan Modisette, Assistant Superintendent for Campus Services, Dr. Carrie Cooper, Assistant Superintendent for District Services, Carla Oliver, Assistant Superintendent for Government, Community, and Planning Initiatives, Dan Armstrong, Assistant Superintendent for Technology Services, and Dr. Matthew Gutierrez, Assistant Superintendent for Employee Services. These district leaders join with me in expressing their appreciation to all honorees for your many contributions. Now, I would also like to welcome some additional friends of Plano ISD who are in the audience tonight. Without these groups, this event just wouldn't happen. Their support and hard work allow the district to put this gala on every year. Will Plano ISD Education Foundation Executive Director Kristen Alexander and members of the Education Foundation Board please stand so that we may thank you for your support. Members of the Plano ISD Council of PTAs join us tonight throughout the audience. Will council representatives and any PTA volunteers who help with this year's event please stand so that we may recognize you too. Now I also want to thank our Teacher of the Year committee chairs who spearheaded the solicitations and the gala planning effort. I know it is a lot of hard work to make an event like this happen. We thank you for your time and support. They are Tamara Sadaf-Saz, representing the Plano ISD Education Foundation, and Kelly Thomas, who is representing the Plano ISD Council of PTAs. I also want to thank Becky Byerly, this year's Decorations Committee lead. I now invite all Teacher of the Year committee members who worked with these ladies to please stand so that we may honor your commitment to this year's event as well. Each year, a dedicated group of district employees and community volunteers have the unenviable task of narrowing down 72 of the district's best teachers to just 10 finalists and 2 winners. They describe their job as incredibly difficult, yet incredibly rewarding. I invite our judges to please stand and remain standing until all have been recognized. Serving this year to help select tonight's winners were lead judge and Education Foundation board member Rebecca Eggleston Queso, Plano ISD Education Foundation Executive Director Kristen Alexander, Plano ISD's Director for Elementary Curriculum Laurie Taylor, Plano ISD's Director for Secondary Curriculum Lisa Thibodeau, Plano ISD Council of PTA's member Kelly Thomas, the 2016 Plano ISD Elementary Teacher of the Year Erica Manning, and the 2016 Plano ISD Secondary Teacher of the Year Brian Yee. Let's please applaud their efforts. These PTA, Education Foundation, and district representatives represent the partnership our district and community observe as we work together to provide an excellent education to each Plano ISD student. Now, let's get ready to start the show. This event has boasted amazing student performances in the past, and this year is no exception. In a few moments, we will be treated to an extravaganza of Cirque performances from Dallas Cirque Theater. Please sit back and enjoy the show as Dallas Cirque Theater Youth Troupe presents Plano ISD students making waves.
on the Spanish web. Isabella is a 7th grader at Schimmelpfennig Middle School. And she is the co-captain of Dallas Cirque Theater Youth Contortion Troupe. Up next is an incredible fusion act of contortion, hand balancing on canes and chairs, and a Cirque hula hoops act. The contortion hand balancing will be performed by Grace, who is in 7th grade at Frankford Middle School. Grace is also co-captain of the Dallas Cirque Theater Youth Contortion Troupe. Both Grace as well as Isabella, who just performed on the Spanish web, competed against an international field and were accepted to the National Circus School of Montreal, Canada for the summer of 2017 Camp Intensive for 13 to 17-year-olds. The National Circus School of Montreal is a feeder for Cirque du Soleil. The Cirque hula hoops coming up next will be performed by Maya, who will gracefully and skillfully manipulate many, many, many hoops. Wow, just incredible. Can you believe those are middle schoolers? How do they do that? Dallas Cirque Theater youth troupe members now wow audiences with their athleticism and artistry, performing for thousands yearly in theater shows, festivals, and tours. For more information, you can visit www.dallascirque.com. Dallas Cirque Theater is proud to be based in Plano, with Dallas Cirque Theater Training Center just a few minutes from here. Dallas Cirque Theater Youth Troupe enjoys bringing unforgettable performances of high-impact entertainment to venues and events throughout the state. This season, the elite Dallas Cirque Theater Youth Troupe performed for thousands touring San Antonio, Houston, Fort Worth, and Plano, as well as other shows throughout the year. Closing out the show this evening will be Ryan and Tiffany in a duo trapeze act. Ryan is a junior at Plano West Senior High School, and Tiffany is a 7th grader at Schimmelfinnig Middle School. Their duo trapeze act will leave you spellbound. Wasn't that an amazing act? What an amazing duo act, and this concludes the show. The Dallas Cirque Theater Youth Troupe is so happy to be here tonight, honoring their incredible Plano ISD teachers. The Dallas Cirque Theater Youth Troupe is certainly making waves, making an impact in their schools, communities, and beyond. Thank you for an incredible show tonight, Dallas Cirque Theater Youth Troupe. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us under the big top tonight. I am Greg Arp, your ringmaster for this evening's Circus Spectacular. I also serve as the district's theater and speech coordinator in my other capacity. I have the honor this evening of giving thanks to the many businesses and organizations that support this wonderful event. None of this is possible without their support. First, I want to thank Dallas Cirque Theater again for an amazing performance. I knew our students were incredibly smart and talented, but I didn't know they could do all that. Our students really are the best representation of the outstanding work our teachers are doing, and we are always glad to feature them at this event. From the performers on stage tonight to the Plano West Senior High School floral design classes led by Kristen Graff, who designed the arrangements that decorate your tables this evening. Plano ISD is also very fortunate to have outstanding leaders and partners who support all of our teachers. In your programs, there are hundreds of individuals, organizations, and businesses listed who have kindly donated to this event. At the doctorate degree level, thank you to Gay, McCall, Isaacs, Gordon, and Roberts PC for headlining this show. Thank you to our wonderful partners, Park Place Lexus Plano, who is again presenting the Summer in a Lexus package for the 2 Teachers of the Year. As the 2012 Plano ISD Secondary Teacher of the Year, I'm speaking from experience, and when I say driving around in a brand new Lexus was not a bad way to spend the summer, I mean it. I also want to recognize our associate's degree sponsors. The Plano ISD Education Foundation, and Life Touch National School Studios, whom our honorees met tonight during the VIP photo session before the gala. As well as our Dean's List sponsors, the Junior League of Collin County. We also can't forget our gift bag sponsors, Credit Union of Texas. Video sponsors and photo booth sponsors, In Touch Credit Union. And last but not least, our program sponsor, GCA Services Group. Thank you all. Thank you to all of our sponsors for helping Plano ISD honor its top teachers. For our next act, I would like to invite Carla Oliver, Assistant Superintendent for Government, Community, and Planning Initiatives, to the stage. What an intro.
Wow. I love to hear my name said like that. For many of our students, it is the strength of teachers here in Plano ISD that helps guide them and to help them discover their passions, their talents, and what it makes and takes to make them strong as an individual. You've all heard our theme, strong teachers, strong students. You can't have one without the other when it's really working perfectly. It is the theme of tonight's event and this special video presentation. Let's take a look at how some of our students have been inspired by the strength of their teachers and the education that has been provided to them.
Where am I actually looking? Because that's one thing I always have an issue with. Like, do I laser eye at the camera?
Oh, y'all. Now, I don't get emotional. Y'all know that. I'm not, Y'all need that? Emotional? Okay.
That a strong teacher is courageous. They see students where they are, and then they have courage to say, I want to see you grow, and they do what it takes to make that happen. You truly care, that you honestly want the absolute best for them. I love every kid that's come through my doors, from the hardest to the easiest. It's like, gosh, they're kids and they deserve to be loved and seen and known and pushed to greater levels.
You made me always want to be best of the best. You have never gave up on me, no matter what I've done. You have always saw something in me I haven't even seen. Pushed me when I didn't want to be. Never give up on a student.
Ms. Aguilar is a smart and hardworking woman. She always check on everybody and make sure you're doing okay. She always make us laugh and do funny dances. And Ms. Aguilar loves to sing. Like really, but Miss Aguilar talks like we are her real kids, and she teaches like many life lessons. Miss Aguilar is the type of teacher who can show love but still can be tough at the same time.
Miss Aguilar has helped me so much throughout the year. She has helped me grow stronger as a person, student, and a leader. Miss Aguilar isn't going to go easy on you because she knows that to achieve the goal of creating an outstanding student, she can't go easy. You're living proof that teachers care and want the best for us. Thank you so much for making me stronger.
Thank you. Wow. Wow, thank you guys so much. That means more than the world to me. Thank you. You're amazing. You're so awesome. No, how? Wow, thank you guys. They were the real
Whenever I think about strong teachers, I always think back to my experiences in school, the teachers that made the most profound impact on my life. They were the teachers that always worked to build bonds with the students. Quite a few students actually come back, especially the students who helped build the garden. What are y'all doing?
Mr. Bartok is a really smart, kind, generous person. He bonds really well with kids. He is a very great role model for all his students. He helps me in my confidence, and he helps me feel that I am fit in like all the other kids do, so that why he is the real avid teacher.
Thank you for all that you have taught us this year.
I don't think I will ever meet anyone as impacting as you.
Thanks, Excel.
I heard people talking about things that I didn't know, and thanks to him, I know now.
Thank you, Marilyn. I'm speechless. That's the reason I do what I do. That was probably the best surprise out of this entire thing, is them coming in and sharing those thoughts with me.
If you don't learn from your mistakes, because we all make them, you will never grow as a teacher. Just because you've been teaching a long time, doesn't mean that you can't try new things to find out what's going to be best for the kids. Good. You know, what truly is inspiring. Hi guys, what's up? What are y'all doing? What in the world?
Miss Pilgrim is a teacher that I loved in 6th grade. She is so caring, sweet, and I loved having her. She was always so fun and energetic and always lights up the room with her big smile and bright personality. She makes learning something fun to do. I've always looked forward to going into her class.
Hi, my name is Jenna, and Tina Pilgrim was my 6th grade science teacher. Miss Pilgrim is one of the most caring teachers that I've ever met. Each and every day, she encourages students to keep the community clean. Also, Miss Pilgrim has a soft spot, and she cares for all of her students' emotional well-being while being fun at the same time. Overall, Miss Pilgrim loves what she does, or she sure acts like it.
I think Miss Pilgrim is a mentally and socially strong teacher. She's always excited and thrilled and full of spirit when we come to her classroom. But I have one wish, that I have her again next year.
Miss Pilgrim has taught me to have better self-esteem, but also she has made me stronger by helping me be a better person in life.
Get in here! Oh my gosh, and I don't cry very easily. Y'all know that. Ah, you guys. Wow. What a night. What joy. Get in there. Kind of like a garden, you plant the seed and you hope that it's taking sprout and someday it's going to mature. You're hoping and praying that things do occur like that. Very, very nice. Touched my heart. Awesome.
I think a strong teacher is someone who is willing to put their craft on the chopping block and saying, okay, what can I change to serve the students? It's not really a choir thing. This is a life thing. So you have a bad situation or an assessment you don't like. What do you do from there? You learn from it, you try again, helping the students be resilient and strong going down in the future, not necessarily for music, but for life.
What's your relationship like with your students?
I think it's, I have...
Find myself stuck in the middle of the sea. I'll sail the world to find you.
If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see,
I'll be the light to guide you.
you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. We love you, Miss Chavez. Thanks for being a strong teacher. You really helped us improve in our musicianship and grow. We would never be here without you. Thank you, guys. I'm the best one in the world. Thank you.
We are strong. We are strong.
We are strong.
We are strong.
It's always so fabulous to hear from our students and our teachers. And truly, they make us proud every single day. So if you appreciated that, let's hear one more round of applause because I'm amazed. And also, thank you to those who graciously gave of their time to make this video possible. Now, as we continue our program, I have important information to share with all honorees. We will call all of the honorees to the organizational area. You know, there's always a little housekeeping. And the organizational area is in the main hallway to your left to line up for recognitions. Members of the Teacher of the Year Committee will be there to assist you. Now, awaiting you on stage will be our superintendent, Dr. Brian Bingley, right there. And he will also be joined by our school trustees, right there. Please be sure to see the members of the communications department and our volunteers at the gift bag table as you exit the stage. And that's going to be on this side. Now, honorees, please be sure to return to your original seats in the audience after you pick up your bags. So scurry back. I know everyone is most excited for this portion of the program, but before I dismiss our honorees, I would like to thank our campuses and our PTA for their very generous contribution that allowed us to provide the beautiful floral arrangements on the tables tonight. Please join me. These floral arrangements, along with the candy jars, are provided as gifts for the honorees or the designee at each table. Now, with that said, I will invite, well, wait, but before I do this, can I just tell you from my point of view and looking out over our audience, I can't tell you how playful and fun and gorgeous you all look. And so it's just so fun for me to get to see that from this stage. So thank you for that privilege. So now, with that said, I invite our Teacher of the Year honorees to please go to the main hallway to prepare for your recognitions. Now, as our honorees get lined up outside, it's my distinct honor to introduce two people who have done an amazing job. They've represented Plano ISD teachers for the past year, and it's been a phenomenal year working with these two folks. A year ago, they were beginning their journey that two more teachers will begin tonight. So it's just a continuum of greatness. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2016 Elementary Teacher of the Year, Erica Manning, representing, let's hear it, Weatherford Elementary School. Where are you? And the 2016 Secondary Teacher of the Year from Plano Senior High School, Brian Yee. So as we're getting a little bit organized for our recognition, I would like for you to enjoy the video highlights from their year as Plano ISD Teachers of the Year. What a pleasure to work with these two professionals. Come join me.
Please help me congratulate Erica Manning, Weatherford Elementary School Instructional Specialist and Plano ISD Elementary Teacher of the Year. Please help me congratulate Brian Yee, Plano Senior High School Mathematics Teacher and Plano ISD Secondary Teacher of the Year.
presentation. Congratulations.
Good evening. As the 2016 Elementary Teacher of the Year for Plano ISD, I am honored to be here with you tonight. Little did I know that a year ago, my life would be instantly changed overnight with new experiences and opportunities. I've had the opportunity to meet new people, to step outside of my comfort zone, and to gain exposure to education at much higher levels. I believe God had a plan, but man, it has been a fast and crazy roller coaster ride. I can still remember waking up the morning after the gala and my husband saying to me, "Erica, you're all over Twitter and Instagram and Facebook." And all I could think of was, OMG, what just happened? As I reflect back on this year, I am honored to be a part of the Plano ISD community. Not only do we have the opportunity to work with great community leaders and educators, we have an amazing support group in our Board of Trustees, the Plano Education Foundation, the Rotary Club, and so many other amazing community leaders, businesses, and organizations that are dedicated to the benefit of our students. The support we as educators receive from our Plano community is beyond measure. To be honest, I was not aware of all the aspects the Plano Education Foundation is involved in. It has opened my eyes to new opportunities, and now I have a desire to spread the word and get other teachers involved. Participating and observing both the teachers and the students' excitement when we delivered the awarded grants to educators was priceless. Seeing firsthand the benefits of the new course store and witnessing the impact the Ski Plano makes in our classrooms is truly amazing. Being named Teacher of the Year for Plano has been a humbling experience, to say the least. It is overwhelming to see how the entire community wants to recognize, honor, and celebrate you every opportunity they get. I mean, who doesn't like to drive a Lexus over the summer, right? Now that I think about it, I know I have pinched myself several times this past year. When I was named Region 10 Elementary Teacher of the Year, I was provided with new opportunities and experiences which broadened my view as an educator even farther. I've realized the power of my voice, and when spoken, I can help make a difference for my students, colleagues, and our community. I know you already know this, but teaching is about building a foundation which molds our students to become the world's next generation of leaders. So my message to you as educators, faculty, and staff is to continue to fight for what you believe in, the future of our students. To my students, I want them to know that no dream is impossible to achieve. that every accomplishment requires a first step and to never lose faith in themselves. It might not be easy at first, but it will be worth it. All you have to do is believe in yourselves, and if given the opportunity, I will stand by you and cheer you on from the sidelines and encourage you on each and every step of the way. Not only because I believe in you, but because I know you are capable of being successful in life. To everyone who knows me, thank you for walking this amazing, fast-paced journey with me. I have had some amazing adventures this past year, such as having barbecue luncheon with Governor Abbott and his wife, First Lady Cecilia, in the backyard of their mansion, or participating in a focus group with the Texas Commissioner of Education, Mr. Mike Morath, being honored on the House floor at the state capitol by State Representative Matt Shaheen, and being honored and recognized during Rangers, Rough Riders, Stars, and Legends games. Without a doubt, those are once-in-a-lifetime moments and events for me. However, none of it matters if I don't stay grounded, focused, and remember the reason it all began: the love for my students, the passion for teaching, and the dedication to prepare our future leaders in our society to become great. With that said, I want to bring it back to my home campus of Weatherford Elementary. I want to thank you for believing in me and supporting me throughout this year. Without your nomination, love, and support, I would not be standing here today. I also want to recognize my family, my friends that are here tonight. Thank you for supporting me. And to my husband, Jeff, my boys, Ryan and Matthew, and my parents for loving me unconditionally. As a child, I was blessed with many positive and encouraging educators along the way, and I am proud to be a product of Plano ISD. Mrs. Maria Elena Marquez was a very special person in my life, who stood by my side, not only as my ESL teacher, but as a mentor, a colleague, and a friend who helped me become the person I am today. We are now given that opportunity to make a difference in someone's life. It's very important to never forget where you come from or who you are as an individual. People will look up to you for different reasons. Maybe it's something you say or something you do, but what's important is the way you make them feel, which is priceless. In just a few minutes, you will witness 72 amazing educators walk across this very stage. Without a doubt, the 6 days spent interviewing them, getting to know them individually, and learning about their passions and stories, which led to the why they are teaching, were some of the most inspiring days I've had in my professional career. I invite you to honor them, celebrate them, recognize them, and value them. They are amazing who have gone above and beyond their individual call of duty in the classroom, extended it out to the community, and are making an impact in people's lives every day. From the bottom of my heart, I want to thank Plano ISD for honoring me with this amazing opportunity. And for those of you that make a difference for our students every day, thank you for all that you do. And now, it is my great honor to introduce my partner in crime and someone I am proud to call my friend, the 2016 Secondary Teacher of the Year, Mr. Brian Yee.
Where'd you go? There you are. Well, thank you, and I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to represent Plano ISD along with you. It's been an incredible year. Over the past year, I've learned and actually been reminded about so many things, but there's one thing that actually has risen to the top, and that is just simply this, that we as teachers are not alone. Honestly, before this year, there were times where I felt that I was isolated in my own classroom, and I felt alone. And I think, honestly, that many teachers may feel the same way from time to time, but they also need to understand that there are so many people out there that are working relentlessly to support and to encourage teachers. And so even though you might not necessarily know and feel that they're out there working for you every day, they really are. So I'd like to encourage you to perhaps take advantage of any opportunity that you might have to perhaps hear Dr. Bingley, or go to a board meeting, perhaps go attend Ski Plano, go to the core store, or if nothing else, apply for a grant. And I think what you're going to find is that you'll see that there are a lot of people out there that are really focused in on helping teachers and meeting the needs of the students as well. And the generosity that our business partners have for the district, the individuals and committee leaders, they're outstanding. It's astonishing what they'll do. And so we definitely are not alone. I'm so proud to be part of Plano ISD, and so very proud. This is a great district, and I'm so proud to be part of it. In closing, I just wanted to thank my family for being patient with me and being flexible. And I also wanted to thank Erica. This has been an unforgettable year, hasn't it? Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for the fun that we've had all year long. Thank you for making this a special year for us. And without you, well, to be honest, without you, I might not actually have been to a few events. Some of you know that I have some calendar issues from time to time. But you know, I can't imagine spending the year with anyone else. So thank you so much.
Thank you. And thank you, Brian. Where did you go? Indeed, it has been an amazing year, and I'm so glad I had the opportunity to share it with you and get to know you and your family. I know that I have gained a friend for life, and glitter, shopping carts, midnight junk food, robots, and a Tootie Ta song will have a new meaning in my life. So thank you.
Thank you, Erica and Brian. I now welcome to the stage Susan Danzler and Lorraine Shimizu, Executive Directors for Elementary Campus Services, who will introduce tonight's honorees. We also invite Superintendent Dr. Bingley, along with Trustees Tammy Richards and David Stoley, to the stage to congratulate these outstanding teachers.
Good evening. I'm Susan Dantzler, Executive Director for Elementary Campus Services, and it's my pleasure to help showcase the elementary honorees representing their campuses as Teachers of the Year.
I'm Lorraine Shimizu, and I'm so pleased to join with my colleague to recognize our nominees for Plano ISD's 2017 Elementary Teacher of the Year.
So let's welcome the honorees who were selected by their campus peers to represent their schools. The first honoree is Kelly Gonzalez, Beatty Early Childhood School. Carmen Ramos, Head Start Program. Christy Spurrier, Isaacs Early Childhood School. Michelle Matthews, Pearson Early Childhood School. Darren Dodd, Aldridge Elementary School. Lynn Vernah, Andrews Elementary School. Kluby, Barksdale Elementary School. Alethea Lamp, Barron Elementary School. Krista Bueller, Bethany Elementary School. Actually, Krista's from Bethany, and Leslie Roten is from Beverly Elementary School. Amanda Bonicio, Bogus Elementary School. Jackie Brownlee, Brinker Elementary School. Kendra Hensley, Carlisle Elementary School. Julie Marino, Centennial Elementary School. Christine Coleman, Christie Elementary School. Barbara Langston, Daffron Elementary School. Stephanie Godfrey, Davis Elementary School. Deanna Murray, Dooley Elementary School. Wendy Heiss, Foreman Elementary School. Stacy Whitson, Gullidge Elementary School. May Sun, Hager Elementary School. Aretha Lafayette, Harrington Elementary School. Maggie Lopez, Kahn Elementary School. Karen Berry, Hedgecoats Elementary School.
Before we call the name of our next honoree, I would like to invite School Board Secretary Carolyn Mobius and Trustee Dr. Yoram Solomon to the stage to help us recognize these wonderful teachers. Our next honoree is Angela Wilson, Hickey Elementary School. Megan Sibley, Hightower Elementary School. Courtney West, Huffman Elementary School. Nicole Coho, Houston Elementary School. Candy Kern, Hunt Elementary School. Stephanie Stoller, Jackson Elementary School. Angela Richards, Matthews Elementary School. DeEtte Quinn, McCall Elementary School. Lauren Pollard, Meadows Elementary School. Joyce Spizak, Memorial Elementary School. Brittany Thompson, Mendenhall Elementary School. Stephanie Hauser, Miller Elementary School. Tracy Evans, Mitchell Elementary School. Peggy Bridge, Razor Elementary School. Janelle Skelton, Sagling Elementary School. Cody McGregor, Shell Elementary School. Caitlin Wright, Shepherd Elementary School. Kiara Caldwell, Sigler Elementary School. Nicole Geiler, Skaggs Elementary School. Megan Husling, Stinson Elementary School. Jennifer Ortega, Thomas Elementary School. Erica Bonilla, Weatherford Elementary School. Casey Howells, Wells Elementary School. And Jim Yerger, Wyatt Elementary School. Before we recognize the remaining nominees, I would like to invite Executive Director for Secondary Academic Services, Dr. Lisa Thibodeau, to recognize our nominees for Secondary Teacher of the Year. I also invite School Board Vice President Nancy Humphrey to come to take Carolyn and Yorm's place on the stage.
Thank you, Lorraine. It is my honor to be able to recognize the Plano ISD 2017 Secondary Teacher of the Year honorees. The first honoree is Molly James, Armstrong Middle School. Jennifer Kennedy, Bowman Middle School. Zarina Hayes, Carpenter Middle School. Jennifer Valier, Frankford Middle School. Satin Abtahi, Haggard Middle School. Valerie Frazier, Hendrick Middle School. Laura Mullen, Murphy Middle School. Anna Mackey, Otto Middle School. Walters, Renner Middle School. Rocio Martinez Mendoza, Rice Middle School. Lisa Arriaga, Robinson Middle School. Clay Wheeler, Schimmelfinnig Middle School. Tiffany Johnstone, Wilson Middle School. Kim Gunnels, Academy High School. Christine Jordan, Clark High School. Andrew Kistner, Gwynn Special Programs. Rebecca Mallory, Jasper High School. Sharika Gaines, McMillan High School. Kevin Moore, Shepton High School. Ellen Miller, Vines High School. Gerardo Luna, Williams High School. Daniel Hall from Plano East Senior High School. Trisha Cannon, Plano Senior High School. And Nancy Lewis, Plano West Senior High School. Thank you, and congratulations to all our Teachers of the Year at the campus level.
Thank you, Susan, Lorraine, and Lisa. To continue the recognition, we would like to invite Susan Modisette, Assistant Superintendent for Campus Services, to the stage to announce our finalists. We also invite School Board President Missy Bender to the stage to congratulate these 10 Excellence in Teaching Award winners.
Good evening. I am honored to announce the 10 teachers who as finalists have earned the title of Excellence in Teaching Award winners. From this group, the 2 Plano ISD Teachers of the Year will be named. These honorees will come to the stage from their seats in the audience and remain on stage until all 10 have been announced. Honorees will then be dismissed to go to the awards table for their finalist gifts. I am announcing these winners in no particular order. The first Excellence in Teaching Award winner is Gerardo Luna, Williams High School.
There's just a lot of buckets to fill as we're classroom teachers. There's things that are going on outside of our classroom that we don't have any control over, and that's heartbreaking, and that's difficult for us to fix. You know, sometimes we can, sometimes we don't. But there's so many things going on outside of our classroom that I think sometimes it impacts the learning that's going on in the classroom. And some of those buckets have a lot of holes in them. And we just keep filling and filling and filling, and sometimes we think it's not enough, and sometimes it is enough.
Our next award winner is Aretha Lafayette, Harrington Elementary School.
When the student has that one person to advocate for them, just that one person to say, I'm here, that's it. It gives them what they need. Oh, y'all gonna make me cry, don't make me cry. It gives them what they need to move forward, to move on, to be everything that they want to be. It's that simple for me. I just want to be there. At some days when students are struggling, I don't even have to talk. All I have to do is listen. And it may be just that one time I say, you can do this, that they take it and they run with it. But I want to be that for kids.
Thank you.
Please help us congratulate Maggie Lopez, Hahn Elementary School.
For the past year, that's been my mantra. I'm like, this is scary, this is uncomfortable, but I'm gonna do it because, again, modeling that and being able to take those risks and do those things for yourself, it goes hand in hand with that empathy, because that's what you're asking your kids to do every single day. You're asking your students to step outside of that comfort zone, to take risks, to do things that make them uncomfortable, because we know that that's what's gonna grow them. So I think being able to live by that has not been easy. It's been very challenging, but it's been very rewarding, extremely rewarding. So.
Our next finalist is Kevin Moore, Shepton High School.
I feel we should be honored to have the profession that we have. It's a responsibility and it's a calling. And we, as teachers, are not teaching English or math or science or Spanish. We are teaching our future. And I think now more than ever, we have recognized the ability of knowledge to be power. And we have recognized the need for kids to go into the world ready to think and confront new problems.
Our next Excellence in Teaching Award finalist is Lynn Bernah, Andrews Elementary School.
As a teacher, I actually had a conference this week with one of my parents and said, congratulations and what a great honor. And I said, it's very humbling. And why? Why is it humbling? And I said, well, when your peers say something about you, wow, that's amazing. But then I look back and think, my job is taking from strangers their most prized possession. And I cannot do less than be the greatest that I can be. I don't want to be just good. I want to be great. And I don't want to be great for me. I want to be great for them.
Please congratulate Satin Abtahi, Haggard Middle School.
What makes me stand out, it sounds so simple, but I think just being kind and honest with the kids. I think it's just a matter of building a relationship with them. And I do think, again, I may have an unfair advantage to that because of athletics and because of the content of English. It might be harder in a math class, but I mean, I think just playing with them and getting to know them and talking to them in the hallways. And sometimes I use my conference period, which I might not be. I don't know if I'm supposed to, but sometimes I go down to PE and play whatever they're playing with them, and just, I don't know, just kind of trying to make it fun. We all have to be there. We might as well make it enjoyable.
Our next Excellence in Teaching Award winner is Tiffany Johnstone, Wilson Middle School.
Success is not built on success. It's built on failures and frustration and catastrophe. And this week, y'all, has been catastrophe. But I see the growth in it, and giving them the opportunity to come in and say, okay, it's a new day. It doesn't matter what you did yesterday. That's finished. We're moving on. New day, new choices, better choices. I think that is just what my classroom is just built on. Giving them the opportunity and the chance to change, and it being a new day is important for them. It's important for my staff, and it's super important for me because we're not all perfect. So.
Please help us congratulate Cody McGregor, Shell Elementary School.
I think it would be to focus on that social emotional learning for the child. I think a lot of research has shown that if you teach a child certain things, such as how to control emotions, how their brain works, how to have empathy for others, sympathy for others, how to really focus on yourself and then others, I think that is really, really meaningful.
Our next Excellence in Teaching Award goes to Kim Gunnels, Academy High School.
Well, it's really about relationships, and I think I emphasized that in my essay. The content will come. If they haven't developed a relationship with you, if they don't know that you respect them and care about them, and that you truly have their best interests at heart, genuinely, and sometimes that's difficult to convey, but if you can't establish that, then the content's really irrelevant.
Our final Excellence in Teaching Award winner is Tracy Evans, Mitchell Elementary School.
I know that even though a child comes in and they feel like this is something that's not achievable, it's something that can be achievable if you start with, I know you can. And I love in the community that I work with at Mitchell, which I feel so blessed that we have such hardworking teachers that will, I see them staying late, I see them coming in early. They're working so hard with these students to get them to where they need to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the 2017 Excellence in Teaching Award winners. Honorees, you may now leave the stage, stop by the gift table, and return to your seats. Thank you.
For our final act of the evening, I would like to invite Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Brian Bingley, to the podium to announce the 2017 Teachers of the Year. Chris Bruner of Park Place Lexus, would you mind coming to the stage and joining Dr. Bingley and President Missy Bender to help us congratulate these winners? Both winners are asked to remain on stage as Mr. Bruner presents our teachers with their special Lexus keys.
Wow. So I was in elementary school this morning, actually, and saw one of our Teacher of the Year honorees out there, and she was carrying 2 chairs and a water bottle while helping a child on crutches out to recess. We are here in a room full of absolute champions for children. And so before I have the distinct honor of announcing our Teachers of the Year, let me just express my sincere appreciation and admiration for all that you do for our children. So could we just give them one more huge, thunderous round of applause? And now, as Greg says, the grand finale. The Plano ISD Elementary Teacher of the Year feels that loving what you do makes all the difference. She says, "My favorite part of the day is listening and observing my students reading. It's one of my biggest joys to see their eyes move line to line, page to page, and chapter to chapter. I have instilled a love of literature in students who have maybe only read 2 books in the year previously. I am so proud at the fact that I get to build tomorrow's leaders by their reading and knowledge of vocabulary and genre. For molding our students into strong readers and instilling them with a love of literature, please help me congratulate Cody McGregor, Shell Elementary School 5th grade teacher and Plano ISD's Elementary Teacher of the Year."
A celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time.
Okay. The Plano ISD Secondary Teacher of the Year shows students that risk-taking is essential and feels it's important for kids to see that teachers are human. This honoree said, "Every single year, I commit to taking this journey with them. Together, we will celebrate successes, grow from mistakes, and learn about ourselves and others." A credit of success is owed to an unwavering philosophy which states, "Provide students with challenging and relevant experiences in a safe environment, and they will meet or exceed even the highest expectations." So for empowering our students and teaching them that it's okay to take risks, please help me congratulate Kevin Moore, Shepton High School Humanities teacher and Plano ISD Secondary Teacher of the Year. Okay, drive Alexis. Congratulations to Cody and Kevin. As the 2017 Teachers of the Year, I would like to give each of you a minute at the podium to share your initial thoughts on being named Plano ISD's Teachers of the Year. Don't worry, you'll have other occasions during the year to share with many community audiences. But tonight, we'd love to hear what your initial reactions are to this honor. So we'll start with Cody.
Thank you so much. I really don't know what to say. This is one of those moments, you know, when you get up here and everything goes blank. Being a product of Plano, it's my biggest pride that I get to now instill love of learning into other little Plano kiddos every day. And seeing them walk into my door every day, 3 times a day, makes my day. My staff is my family. I love them with all my heart. I love my kids with all my heart, and there's no place I'd rather be than with them and with my staff. So thank you so much for everything.
Good job. And now, Kevin.
Agree with Cody, this is a little overwhelming. I'm also a product of Plano Schools, and I'm only standing here because of some of the amazing teachers that I had in my 13 years as a Plano student. My 5th grade teacher is here, Karen Noble. One of my first years in the district was when she got promoted to be the principal at Mendenhall, and I emailed her and said, I don't know if you realize this, but because you assigned me the most boring state in the country for our state project in 5th grade, I learned from that overcoming of adversity what it means to be a true educator, and I thank her for that. But I've loved every second of being at Shepton High School. I've had some amazing teaching partners, past and present, and some fantastic administrators, and I look forward to many, many more years. I can't express enough gratitude. Thank you so much.
So as we conclude this evening, let me say thank you to the many, many people who made this possible. Thank you to our board for being here, for all of the community partners that helped make this a very special night for all of our teachers. And we truly, truly thank you for what you do for our children every day. So congratulations again to our winners. I'll ask them to remain on the stage for photos, and ask that they be joined by the Excellence in Teaching Award finalists immediately after the gala. So thank you to all for being here this evening, and have a wonderful, safe journey home. Thank you.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on.